Hi there, Aries. This is Tanya Lee of Harmonia, and welcome to your general monthly reading for August 2021. If you guys are new to this channel and you feel guided, go ahead and hit subscribe. Make sure you guys hit that bell twice so you get all notifications. And warm welcome back to all my regular subscribers. Love to you all. Thank you so much for your love and support. I wouldn't be here without you guys. I really wouldn't. So I'm always happy to have you guys back. So general readings, guys. It starts off with some oracle cards, and then we're going to get, I'm going to pull you an animal spirit card as well, and then we're going to get into the tarot spread, which is the beginning, middle, and the end. I never say month because time is always moving. Even though I'm pulling in August's energy, we all move in different ways, right? Various ways, especially since I'm reading for so many people. So some of you may have already been through this. You'll have to hear this message because it's bringing some kind of validation for you. Others of you, you're currently going through this or what's in store. What I want you to pay attention to are the actions of me going down through. So there's going to be key points or things that might appear that, are going to resonate for you. But I am reading for a lot of people, like I said, so take what resonates. Do not force anything to fit. Please do not do that, all right? Not every reading is for you, and that is okay. You are always in charge, guys. Always in charge. Some other news, if you guys want to book something private and personal with me, you can do so. My books are open in the description box below. You'll see my website, harmoniafriends.com, but all the information is there. And you can just go in there and see what session availability I have. My sessions are called Harmonite sessions. They are not just your typical tarot reading. I am a psychic medium, a channeler, life coach, healer. So it's a combination of everything, really, depending on, it's a unique experience for everyone, but it's really about healing, guys. It's really about healing. There is homework involved, but in a good way. Just consider this like self-love for yourself, these sessions. They're not short sessions, okay? They're not short sessions. I don't feel called to do them right now. Every once in a while, I'll just have readings, but again, it's like not what I'm called to do right now at this instance. So if you're interested, go in the description box below. My information is there with my openings. You also notice a membership area there, and it's not quite there yet. You can register, but there's nothing there yet. But yes, there is going to be a membership area. There are going to be membership packages available, and there's going to be a lot of cool stuff coming, and that announcement will be happening in September. All right, let's get started. Calling in our guides, our ancestors, and our ascendant masters as to what messages we have for Aries for the month of August. What's going on for Aries? What's going on for Aries? Okay. And what animal spirit do we have for Aries? What animal spirit do we have for Aries? Here we go. All right. All right. Ooh, we have one card that, I usually only pick 2 cards, but there was one card that was kind of underneath one, and I just noticed that. So you got 3 cards, and that might be a side message, but we're going to keep it within the storyline because I was feeling it anyway. Start off with boundaries. Now, this is a need for boundaries, Aries, because it's reversed. I feel for many of you, you're struggling to create safe boundaries. Now, here's the thing. Do you see how the fire's around her and there's an infinity sign right here? And there's a crown chakra way open. This reminds me a lot of the 4 of Swords in the Tarot. The 4 of Swords is about peace, rejuvenation, about going within, taking a rest. There is a need and desire to take a rest, to go within. I feel many of you are struggling to close a chapter in your life. Yeah, it feels like a struggle. It feels like can't move forward. You might be inundated with other people's advice. And it's kind of like, I don't want to call you out, but I am. I feel like we have some Aries here who are people pleasers, who are concerned about others in a sense of putting themselves last. Not make yourself a priority when you already have the answers. You do. They're right up there. But this is reversed, and what's next to it is closure. Now, metaphorically thinking, okay, they need to move on. There's an end of a chapter here so that they can move on in their life. Maybe you're struggling for some kind of closure so that you can start the next chapter. But I got closure as needing to close the circle. Needing to close the circle. Like, I feel like it's a literal message from Spirit saying, hey, it's time to create a safe boundary so that you can go within and trust your own advice. Maybe that's advice you need to hear today, was trust your own advice just alone from this message. Now, underneath closure, excuse me, I'm clearing my throat, which means I feel like there's some throat chakra blockage here, and it's not just me, because I was fine earlier. Some of you, the side message that I feel here is the closure with career that was kind of hidden underneath here. It was 2 cards that kind of were, and I was like, oh, there's two. I already pulled another one. So this career was underneath here, okay? Now, what I feel with this card is that some of you, this chapter is being able, oh my gosh, I'm having trouble talking. Guys going through this or what? Being able to trust your own advice, to speak up about what you truly want. Some of you, it's about moving on, giving notice, having a closure in this career. Others of you, you see this tree here? It's not always about career. It's kind of like whatever choices you make in opportunities that bring you stability, it may affect the family and you're concerned about the family. Maybe the family is giving you advice or some sort of, this doesn't have to be a family that you live with. This even could be like, siblings or parents, but it feels something in the level where you're concerned about your foundation, you're concerned about your growth, but notice that shield. Did you guys see this? There's a shield here protecting it. This is creating boundaries of your wishes, hopes, dreams, and desires. It's not just about career, it's about making the changes that feel good to you. Now, the animal spirit you have is a 62, which comes to an 8, which is all about abundance again. The turtle spirit, slow and steady, wins the race. That's the feeling that I feel, where it's like that rest and rejuvenation. You need to take a step back this month, if you're feeling this, and this hasn't happened to you, there's going to be a need to really go within and not make quick decisions. That's why the turtle spirit is here. We haven't even gotten to the tarot yet, but I'm feeling like there's a need not to be too hasty to make decisions about this, because there's something here that is going to bring you a lot of abundance. A lot, Aries. A lot. All right, let's see what the tarot cards have to say. What additional messages here do we have? Oh, we're starting here. The Knight of Swords, the 5 of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, the World reversed, feeling blocked, just feeling blocked. Okay, and towards the middle of the month, we have the Hangman reversed, the Page of Cups, the 10 of Wands, the 10 of Pentacles, definitely, the Ace of Cups. It definitely feels like a lot to do with your stability here. The High Priestess, the Sun, are you kidding me? And Judgments. Oh, this is all about a new beginning. Underneath the deck, we got the Fool. You are hesitant for a new beginning. This is something brand spanking new. Brand spanking new, guys. This could be involved of life purpose. This could be involved of getting, if it's love, guys, this is something new. Okay, maybe you're finally taking a leap to saying, I've had closure. I'm tired of people giving me advice of who I can be with, what I can do. This is like, all right, I need to move forward. But majority of you, I'm feeling this is career-based. It is. It's highly like to do with your stability or what brings you passion. Remember, I told you got to slow down, and we first started off here with the Knight of Swords. Some kind of quick communication, something coming in fast here. It's decisive. But here's the thing, guys. I mean, you have a lot of air energy here in the beginning. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, but I really feel you're getting some advice here or messages with this 5 of Swords with it reversed of like winning at all cost. See how it's like someone's scolding you? And I do feel like this is you, Aries. This is reversed, so somebody feels like they have the best advice, the only advice, and you have to make quick decisions, and this quick decisions has to do with stability, of a new beginning, of wanting something that is desirable but practical and you can grow from. But it feels very blocked, and I feel many of you are kind of going back and forth of why this new beginning is not having here. Why am I having such a hard time in making a decision? And I feel the reason you're having a hard time in making a decision is because you have people here doing this shit. You have a new perception of this though, because the Hangman, that waiting where you need that rest and everything, of feeling like, oh, I don't know what decision to make, right? That's the need to go within. It's to have a new perception of something. And I feel with the Hangman reversed under the Knight of Swords, you're realizing I really need to look back and reflect on what this means to me. Should I take this leap or not? It may affect other family members or a household, but this is something where you're having a new perception of what your desires are, your dreams are, and how you feel. And it is about how you feel, because we have the Page of Cups here. This is a new opportunity, offer something that brings emotions to you, but this is the story and mythology of narcissists, like, and I'm not saying you're being a narcissist. I'm just saying he fell in love with his own reflection. But this is also a need with this card to remind you that this is about self-love and what you want and how it makes you feel. And many of you, you're realizing some of these wounds of people pleasing are what you've been in. And it's like, holy crap, look, where am I starting? And so a lot of you, this is like shadow work of you basically accomplishing of getting over something to bring your inner child out so that they know that you're safe, secure, and that you have the ability to make decisions. And we do. It's one of the things about what I love about inner child work is when you have the ability to allow your inner child to know that they're safe and secure, you're allowing yourself to know that, right? And it lifts and it enlightens you to feel that you don't have to have this burden. Because many of you, this desire and dream of whatever you want, whatever has brought you to the point of not feeling like you can have closure, whether you don't feel good enough, whether you had a shitty relationship and someone trampled all over you. It's like that golden fleece of, I'll never have the opportunity, I'll never be able to get to that. How can I get to that? How can I get to that? But you're burdened by just the idea of how do I get that? The boat's right there, the fleece is right there, you move. Now I do feel this, you got 2 10s here, so this is definitely an end of a cycle. The 10 of Pentacles is about security, happiness, safety, having it all, happy home, happy family, having everything that you need materialistic wise. It's having that sense of security. And it feels to me that you guys are really striving to have that or appreciate that. Many of you have this now, but it's afraid that if you take a new start or something, that you'll lose that. But I'm here to tell you here, towards the end, we have the Ace of Cups here. The Ace of Cups is a big opportunity that is literally handed to you when you go within and take the time to reflect what you truly want, what brings you love and compassion and heart. Guys, this might be you going down here with the High Priestess energy. The High Priestess now, this is Persephone going down in the underworld. You have to visit things that maybe are a little uncomfortable, the things that you need closure on. But it's not to stay in that energy. When we go back, it's not to stay in there. It's not to pull in the anxiety. It's to reflect and then get the hell out of there, going, I know why I felt that way. Or just acknowledging that it felt that way. That sucked. Or, oh, I understand why I'm feeling this way now. Oh, it's because, when I was 7 years old, I got scolded and was told that I can't make the right decisions, and that I always needed a parent to make the decision for me. That's why I have such a hard time making decisions. It's that aha moment, but still loving yourself anyway. And this opportunity of going in there is actually going to bring you a tremendous amount of happiness. You got the Sun here. You got so many cards here that bring happiness. But this ending, and we haven't even got to the outcome cards yet, but the ending of the main spread is with Judgment. This is so close to this because judgment comes the world, right? You have to go through all of the stuff you've been through. It's an ending for a rebirth, okay? It's going back out now and having you have a completely new insight on the world, on the people, on the places, everything that you've been a part of is changing. And you're ready to face it, but you have to go within first. Let's see what the vice versa deck has to say. I do not do reversals as I don't feel called to. What is the outcome of this, Spirit? What is the outcome here of this judgment? Here we go. We have the Five of Wands. We have the Ace of Swords. We have the Five of Swords. And we have the Ten of Cups. Now, the Five of Wands is usually about obstacles, competition, things in a way. You are going to be ready to face whatever these obstacles are. It's not going to be like this where it's explosive and like, fuck you. Like, well, these people are going to be mad at you. You're ready to face your fears. You're ready to face the obstacles, and you are armed. And this is the truth of what you really need. You want to have that peace. You have a new perception. This is a victory. It is what it is. It's a victory, okay? Now, I don't feel the ego is a bad thing. It adds protection, but you work with your ego, right? You don't work against it because the ego is always going to win. It just is. The ego, that's what it does, right? But there's this need to utilize the powers of the ego to get your communication across, but also to set those firm boundaries. I can make this decision on my own. I need to do this on my own. I need to go within. I need to take a break. Some of you, this break is like, I need to take a vacation immediately, or I need to, slow down. I'm not going to book myself up for, this whole month doing stuff for other people. No, you're saying no is no, right? Someone who's giving you advice, you say no. Okay? Now, here's the thing with this card. When I see it this way, there's somebody here who's like on the ground, had enough. You have to realize that some of the words that you say or what you do may make people feel like, how could you do this? I can't believe you did this to me. You don't do stuff to other people. You might say things in there that might be blunt. But there are people who are not going to take responsibility for their own actions or accept it, okay? They're going to be kind of playing the victim. And it's not to win at all costs, because we have the Ten of Cups here. And know that with the Ten of Cups and the fact that you got the Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, this just feels very family oriented. There is still love here. I feel that you're going to have a heart-to-heart. I feel that this person, even though they might play a little bit of victim, please note that if it's not this person, there is somebody there with you who loves and supports you no matter what. They're there. Some of you, it's just a child. But the Ten of Cups this is what's going to bring you happiness, knowing that you can say whatever you have to let you know how you feel, what you desire, what you want, and not fear that you're not going to do this alone. Like, you have love and support here. And I mean, it's you have really positive cards here. It's just this need to create a boundary for yourself. What healing message do we have for Aries, Spirit? What healing message do we have for Aries? I feel like we already gave you like a zillion messages, but let's end it. You will meet your soulmate when the time is right. Head and heart decision, guys, here. Now, keep in mind, like I told you, some people are not going to, you're going to lose some people on this, okay? But you will meet the right people when the time is right. And I feel like when you speak up, there is somebody here who loves you unconditionally, and you're still going to feel that love and support. And it doesn't even matter if someone else has to walk out of your life. It's not going to freaking matter. All right, Aries, if this resonated for you, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Don't forget to subscribe. And hey, if you guys are on Facebook and you're still here listening, I have a Facebook group called Harmonia Friends. Would love to see you over there. It is a self-development group, or if you're just looking for a soul tribe that supports you, we're definitely an awesome group for that. And also, I encourage other light workers, tarot readers, healers to come on over because we collaborate with one another. And I always have a Harmonite Spotlight where I give you the floor each month, whoever's selected for that month. So there's a chance for that as well, for opportunities. All right, you guys take care, and I'll see you next time.